Latest Chiefs news. Imagine having the chance to draft one of the greatest players in the NFL and years later telling a story that simply didn't happen. And it doesn't stop there, because another Kansas City Chiefs star revealed details of a defining moment in career that could have changed everything. And to top it all off, an important statement could put an end to speculation about the future of one of the team's main names. There's a lot going on and you can't miss a single detail. Leave a like and let's watch the video. Patrick Mahomes is the undisputed face of the Kansas City Chiefs. Yeah. We know Travis Kelce is making headlines for his off-field romance, but let's be real, Mahomes, before he was lighting up he was doing this for Texas Tech. Now, with the Chiefs gearing up for another Super Bowl, Mahomes' college days are getting some attention, especially from former Texas Tech coach Tommy Tuberville. The now senator made an appearance on the Megyn Kelly show and decided to drop a little recruiting history, saying, "Patrick Mahomes was one of the best players I ever had the opportunity to recruit and get to know." Sounds like a cool story, except Mahomes doesn't seem to remember it happening. When asked about Tuberville's claim, Mahomes told the Philadelphia Inquirer, "He did not recruit me. I don't remember if I ever got to meet him or not." Ouch. Turns out Tuberville had already left Texas Tech for Cincinnati a full 5 months before Mahomes committed to the Red Raiders. So while Tuberville might have wanted to recruit Mahomes, he never actually. Instead, Mahomes credits Cliff Kingsbury, his actual coach at Texas Tech, for bringing him in. Not exactly the best look for Tuberville, but hey, it's Super Bowl week. Mahomes has bigger things to focus on. So fans, what did you think of this revelation? Let us know in the comments. But if you found it surprising, just wait until you see how one of the greatest tight ends in history almost had a completely different. Travis Kelce, one of the best tight ends in NFL history, could have been a Tennessee Volunteer, except the Vols didn't see him as the star he'd become. On New Heights this week, Kelce told Peyton Manning that nearly 20 years ago during the Philip Fulmer era, he worked out for Tennessee as a high school recruit. But there was a slight problem. Kelce saw himself as a quarterback, and well, let's just say Tennessee didn't share that. Former Vols offensive coordinator David Cutcliffe ran Kelce through drills and liked what he saw, just not at QB. David Cutcliffe was working me out and thought I had some potential to be a football player, not a quarterback. So Tennessee never offered me Kelce. Instead, Kelce landed at Cincinnati as a quarterback, but it didn't take long for then head coach Brian Kelly to realize he was built for it. Kelly moved him to tight end, setting the stage for a Hall of Fame career. Interestingly, Kelce spent his final 3 seasons under Butch Jones, who would later coach Tennessee, but their relationship wasn't always smooth. In fact, Jones actually suspended Kelce for the entire 2010 after a failed drug test, thanks to a little Super Bowl weekend fun in New Orleans before the 2009. Long story short, he had failed multiple. Jones said, just made bad decisions. And I was at a basketball game with my wife and my kids, and I didn't like who he was hanging with and what was going on. So I called him in, and I called Jason Kelce and told him he was done. Fortunately, Kelce got another shot. He was reinstated in 2011, turned his career around, and well, we all know how that story ends. Now he's headed to another Super Bowl in New Orleans, the same city where that suspension's. Funny how life. It's amazing how small decisions can change an entire career, right? But now, let's talk about this, because a recent statement may have put an end to one of the biggest rumors involving the Chiefs. Travis Kelce isn't done yet. No matter what happens in Super Bowl LV8, the Kansas City Chiefs star tight end made it clear this week he's running it back for at least one more season. Speaking to reporters on Thursday, Kelce opened up about why he's sticking around. "Oh, I've got a full heart of football left in me," he said via ESPN's Adam Teicher. "I really love this, and I think throughout the year it can get pretty tough. But it's moments like the playoffs, there's memories with teammates and coaches that keep fueling me and my love for football." Now let's be real. Retirement talk isn't new for Kelce. Back in 2023, he admitted he thought about walking away more than anyone could ever imagine, thanks to years of injuries and surgery. But at 35, his mindset has shifted. He's all in on chasing as many rings as possible before his body tells him it's time to hang up the cleats. Sure, Kelce's numbers in 2024 weren't as just 3 touchdown catches in the regular season, but he still led the Chiefs with 97 receptions and 823 yards. More importantly, he took on an even bigger leadership, helping Kansas City's young roster find its footing. We had a lot of new faces. Just being able to be there for the young guys and help them understand the offense better, and hopefully understand how to weather the storm. And let's address the elephant in the room. Some people think if the Chiefs win another Lombardi trophy, Kelce might ride off into the sunset to fully enjoy life with Taylor. But based on what he's saying, that theory doesn't hold much weight. He's not ready to walk away. As for Sunday's big game, the Chiefs have held steady as 5-point favorites over the Eagles. And with Kelce still locked in, Kansas City isn't just thinking about this. They're already eyeing a historic three-peat next season. A coach who remembers something that never happened. A missed opportunity that could have changed the history of American football. And one of the biggest names in the NFL putting an end. But is he telling the truth? Or is he just trying to divert attention before the Super Bowl? I want to hear your opinion. And subscribe to the channel now so you don't miss any news of